to the White House, take a back on the lawn. Since I just the game, it's the back of the bar. I find my destination, put my back on the bench. White ladies walking by, they often pictures. So I figured I dare to get my up with a wild about. Living my best life, that's what it's like about. And when it comes to doing it, I think I'm the fastest. It's where they come, and where it's going with their asses. Three fruit the tree, fly birds in the sky. When you looking at me with the winking eye, winking or thinking, thinking that she can get minutes with me. Said it's a innocent chick, when she finished with me, if she want more, then I got plenty. You know, it's lady, baby, when it's 420. So I'm a chase the cat, cause I'm a dog. And it beats like that. Now come calling all the ladies to the front, all the fellas back up and watch the movie. I got so much love. I can't get love. Give it to me, give it to me. Hit my phone. Tell them grab a drink, come on. The ladies in the club are getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. She's on with the go-go. Took the plane out to LAX. My dolly mama hit me, say she need that sex. I asked her where to be at, I need that vest. Don't ask me where I've been, I don't need that stress. Nope. Say less, ain't no mystery. The Nipsey take the victory. Lap around the city, we about to make some history. Live with me, sit with me. Yeah, you know the style, everywhere. Oh, you know the street. Hold up the Roscoe's in the low-low, dog. Famous for the chicken, we got bumper sauce. Hollywood. What it do? What it do? What it do? It's just hot. Your host, late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad B.I.D. Jones. To the left of me, as usual, a podcast partner, Jay, Radical Real, the Third Perspective Podcast. With a social justice crisis, economic crisis, a pandemic, under a president that's impeached, less than 40 days for the next election, I'm black and I'm proud. What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do?
And people that lost their damn minds.
That's every year, though. Not just 2020.
Nah.
That's every day.
You know?
It's more now than ever, though.
What's going on with you, Jake? What's going on in your day-to-day, man?
Oh, been cooling. I heard the Tory Lane shit. Oh, your boy is tripping. But the thing that got me is people was actually eating the song up, like eating the album up. So I'm like, oh no, man.
But before we get in there, what's going on, Rev?
You know, same shit, different day.
Everything good?
Always, dog. Always.
9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
No? Yeah.
Shout out to everybody download our podcast, man. This podcast for 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we love y'all.
Yeah. It's the lunch break podcast right here, dog. We're on a lunch break now. You know? The podcast is our lunch break. You know? Yeah, dog. That's crazy, man. He comes out with a song. Put the lyrics in the joint. This thing getting fuzzier than me, though. The lyrics thing is starting. I don't know what's going on here now, dog.
You know what's going on here?
What's going on, Jay?
It's not only the song he put out, he put a whole album out about that shit.
I'm confused, dog.
Yeah, it throwing me off too. Like he said last week he apologized. He said he was drunk. Now he comes out with an album song and talking about that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He loved her. They was taking secret vacation and all that.
What's up?
She said he shot her twice with no bone ligament damage.
Yeah. We already
It's kind of confusing.
we already established that part right there is funny as fuck. It's hard for us to get over that part, but when it was already established that he shot her though. What are we doing now?
Now I'm starting to question if she even got shot.
See, I'm seeing what's going on here. I'm starting to see what's happening here, though. All right. Tory Lanez, his name is Tory Lanez, just like Snitch 9, they all the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
They do shit for clout. So they make up little skits. To us, it's just we seeing shit, we think it's true shit, these little skits. But they be doing this shit on purpose, like they actors or something. You see what I'm saying? Reacting this shit over and over. You feel me? Or
Everybody doing that now.
acting like they sleeping with each other, do a little clip real quick, put it on Instagram. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
All this shit is stage bullshit for Instagram and YouTube shit, right? The Snitch 9 shit, that's his thing. He like to stage shit and think that shit, you know what I'm saying, supposed to do something. I think I'm starting to get a feeling here that my baby, I don't want to do that. I'm starting to get an itchy feeling that these motherfuckers was staging something, yeah. Because Tory Lanez, man, is one of these motherfuckers, just like Snitch 9, want to stage shit. You feel me? That's fake shit, like stage a scene, shit, like they in love with hip hop or some bullshit. So I'm starting to get this feeling, my baby there. Now I don't know here.
You know.
Yeah, to me, everybody is talking about it except for, I mean, even the security guard said something about it. She said something about it publicly. He said, "All right, I got y'all on Instagram post and wound up dropping the album
First of all,
yesterday."
like
And I'm like, "What's going on?"
I said, he Tory Lanez. First of all,
Kylie Jenner ain't say nothing. She the only person ain't talk.
that's why this thing is so fuzzy. It's like it's like people jumping over the lake instead of putting the water in the lake so we understand what's going on. They just jumping over and not telling us it's empty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What are y'all doing? Yeah, I'm starting to really feel like something is staged here, dog. Something feeling staged.
Staged and fucked up, or just staged?
It's staged and the whole thing went left, is what I'm thinking.
I can see.
You gotta say right, cause Republicans are right, Democrats are left.
Nigga, I'm telling you right now, before this shit is over, it's something fishy going on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking my girl involved.
So I know the whole shit is weird. Period. I can't encrypt this, whatever this shit they got going on.
They stage shit, man. It's like the new generation, right? They so gung ho on views and clicks and shit that they make up shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Start calling them Juicy Smollett.
That type. They want to go viral so bad. You know what I'm saying? And they just make up shit. Snitch 9, all of them, they do shit to go viral. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking they were staging something somewhere. They was doing something. This nigga actually ain't shot this bitch by being drunk.
And then he apologized last week, it was a week or two ago, about it that he was drunk. And he come out with an album saying he ain't shoot her.
That's why I'm trying to figure out the lyrics in the joint saying some dumb shit about he ain't do nothing. And he's trying to say that they making her do this to say that he did it. Like, huh? Make up your mind.
they trying to say that the record company trying to make him say he did.
Trying to smear him.
But if he the only one with a gun, but who knows if she even got shot in the foot? I ain't see no crutches. I ain't see no cast. All the pictures on Instagram is from waist high. If you got shot in the foot, I'd show some crutches, some cast, or something.
Something fishy, dog.
You look go on the Instagram, she ain't got nothing, no cast, no crutches, no nothing.
I'm surprised she ain't been on Instagram Live after he put his album out, bro. That's when he
Too
supposed to
soon. It's too soon for that. They gotta call the publicists and shit.
go. She got cleared, huh?
You gotta clear the gate first.
You probably got in trouble for that last live.
Last night.
Someone said, "Oh, you shot me!" Like, bitch, what's Ben said that then? You don't go live and say it.
Who shot? But they
Oh,
asked
dumb
to
shit.
finish.
But it's stupid because
Who shot him?
the whole thing is stupid to me because this is like a good story of Cried Wolf. If she really gets shot, they gonna be like, bitch, ain't nobody shoot you.
Oh yeah.
Lying again. Oh shit.
In that car with her, they know the fucking truth, and they just ain't talking, man.
You know?
Something going down.
Yeah, that's basically.
This
That's
shit,
what I need to talk to. Who was else in the car?
it sounds dumb as fuck. Then my man's a Canadian, another Canadian and shit. It's like, fuck out of here. That's why I don't know how black people move in Canada. You know what I'm saying? So, like, far niggas here, and shooting bitches in toes is not authorized. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Those things are not authorized here in these hoods. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you don't do that deep.
So I don't know what's going on in Canada, where you think you can shoot bitches in toes and then just explain your way out of that. I don't know how it happens in Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Now you want to shoot.
As far as I'm concerned, the pinky toe and the snitching got these two on the same level of, we ain't gonna talk about these clowns no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what you heard. Snitch 9 and Tory Lanez is about to be mute on the third perspective, man. Because as far as I'm concerned, even if you didn't shoot the bitch on purpose, you shot this bitch with your gun regardless. We don't know how it happened. That happened.
You better add Kodak Black to that list too.
You just gotta be careful with the game now, because it ain't about rap with them no more. It's all about clicks and views. So that's why you got people like Snitch 9. And anyway, his motherfucking album flopped any fucking way.
Good.
Units, like nigga, I could do that. What's wrong? Nigga sold 30,000 units.
You
Nigga.
sure you can do that now?
What? The
Yeah,
fuck is
that's
that?
He said he only sold 30 units.
30,000. Nigga, that's what the
Yeah,
fuck?
He wouldn't. He shouldn't
That's
even
random
sold
shit.
30,000.
A Christian song can do that. Sure, what the fuck?
He shouldn't even sold 30,000. He should have sold
He was
zero.
running out of security real soon with those numbers, man. We gonna see how much shit he stays after a couple more months from that. We ain't no more security. There ain't no way in the fuck anybody can keep paying for security, and the regulator pays for security, and he bringing in those type of numbers, them trash ass numbers. There's no way in the fuck. They can't afford this shit. And everybody not going on the road no more because of Corona shit. So where you get money at? See, fucked yourself up with this one. That was a trash ass album. You're a trash ass rapper. That's that. Then you try to blow our culture up. That will fuck you up right there. So now you ostracized. You think it's blackballing, and in reality, it is, nigga. You blackball. You really is, motherfucker. Black people don't fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So that, you won't call that blackball. That's the right word.
He ain't the only one that did that shit. Kid Rock did that shit too. He used the hip hop culture with the rock. Then after a couple albums later, then he got deep into the industry. He don't fuck with hip hop no more, and he just banned it.
Yeah.
Start doing country music.
Exactly, man. That's why when I be so hard on hip hop and shit like that, man, with rhymes and all that shit, people faking and shit. That's because we fuck the culture up if you don't love what you're doing. You know, if you just there and then you have the people, the audience, the people that's buying this shit thinking you rap, that's a problem. That's what the same thing I was saying about Snitch 9. It's the same shit. We don't need those type of people leading the pack of rap. Because then you think that's rap. And it's not, man. It fucks the culture up.
Shit like that is the reason why, shit like that is the reason why I don't watch BET. BET is an entity that a lot of, people like myself that's authentic with it. You know, we seen last week, Shorty did the interview at Ice Cube's neighborhood.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't get that no more.
Oh, yeah.
Shit's not authentic no more. BET not authentic.
Nah, you got people now, they interview them, they sucking these niggas dicks and shit, huh? Like, they got bloggers in there, you know what I'm saying? They sucking these niggas dicks so they can be the first one to put shit on their blog, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's over the top. Like the main blogger they got now for rapping is, I think, there's a few of them. You got DJ Academic and shit like that. He used to be on a podcast with Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying? So he puts out bullshit. He stage bullshit. He makes up lies and shit. You know what I'm saying? He can give a fuck about rap itself. He be sucking Snitch 9 dick 24/7. He be old Snitch 9 house chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck these niggas. This is what I mean. If you got the people that's writing about the culture, some slop, don't give a fuck about rap. You got people inside the rap game, don't give a fuck about rap. What do you think gonna happen to it? You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that got positions that put somebody like this clown, DJ Academic, they don't give a fuck. They put him on bigger spots because they think he the culture. You feel me? Or they give motherfuckers Snitch 9 record deals because they think he the culture. They don't know. That's what I mean. That's my whole beef with this clown. Snitch 9 from the beginning was the same thing as Tory Lanez. All these niggas ain't gonna come out with a fucking album when you ain't explain if you shot this hoe or not. What's wrong with you, man? What the fuck are you talking about? Let's get that out the system first. Did you shoot this hoe?
Yeah, he shot.
You know
He
what I'm saying?
apologized.
What the fuck is happening?
His guilt got to him, dog. He was drunk, pulled his pistol out, told her to stay still.
And then that was the other thing. He had got a gun charge. But in the song, he said he lost 10 mil.
Some of future deals he lost because they lied on him or some bullshit in his rhyme.
Right.
So, make up your mind, dog. Now he trying to say she lying and her team making her lie on him. That's all in the song. They making her lie on him, fucking his money up.
I don't know, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay said, I ain't never seen her with her foot in the cast on live. None of that, But she did go to the hospital, so maybe she got fragments or something in her.
Man, I don't know. Probably a BB.
That's why I was getting on her when she brought it up, but she was all like, "Nah, he lame for shooting her." Well,
Yeah.
it's saying something seemed kind of stupid when you ain't bring it to the light. Now you trying to bring it to the light when you giving us bits and pieces. If you gonna tell, like I said, like she gonna snitch, she need to snitch all the way out. She snitching on shit to make her look like, oh yeah, she a G, but nah, she ain't no G. But that's still a girl, I understand.
See no G?
Nah, she ain't no G. How you gonna say I ain't built like that? I don't tell, but then you telling. I mean,
Right. In the same sentence.
Come on, man. If
Hey,
you was gonna handle it that way, we would have never known nothing about it. You would just kept to your story and dealt with him in another way. But like you said, it just seemed like they wanted to bring more light to it. And he thought he was gonna get the benefit of the doubt of the matter, but he got crucified. Cause like you say, that's that Canada shit. We don't do that shit here.
Yeah, I don't know what he's tripping off. That's Canada's type shit. Him and Drake.
I'm like, what the fuck are you really doing, dog? Shooting females, even by accident. Why your gun out? If it's all females around you in security, why would I even need my gun out?
Yeah, that's why it's nothing he can really say.
Why even have a gun?
So his part is established. He's lame as fuck. But what we're trying to establish is what the fuck is happening. You know what I'm saying? What happened there? Well, we clear that he's a fool. That's established. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, what's the point of having security if I got a gun? That's the whole point of having security, so I don't have to carry no gun.
What's the word they using now? Captain? That's them doing that. They live their life off that. Some got to be on Instagram or some shit to trim for them. Or they can't live right. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, you're going to carry a gun with him so you'll be on Snapchat and all this bullshit showing it. Fuck.
Then why have security there? That's a waste of
You're
money.
doing this, yeah?
I don't need no security. What I need it for? That's a waste of money. He
Right.
supposed to have the gun. He supposed to take care of everything. He supposed to shot her in the foot, not me.
Yeah.
Basically, they're like, hey, yo, shoot her in the foot, you know? She talking reckless.
Well, I think the game is just is going to trash, man. I think what was it going to time capsule come back 25 years from now? It'll be everybody rapping be white as fuck. White or foreign. And I'll be looking like, huh? You know what I'm saying? But they're all gonna be trying to rap from the street shit when they never did it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, even back then, Cube didn't rap. He rapped what he saw. He ain't rap what he did.
No. See, you always get things misconstrued, right?
No, I get what you're saying, but
Okay.
that's it's been in the culture since the beginning. Most of it's just storytelling. You know what I'm saying? They telling when they used to hang with the dudes on the street who did shit and they didn't participate in it, and that's cool and all. You like Cube say he was a ghetto reporter. He report what he saw in the ghetto, bring that shit to the light. But you wanted to be authentic. That you can't rap about it if you ain't do it. Then you can't say that because a lot of motherfuckers
That's
didn't do
pretty
that.
much.
You know, you can't
Pretty
say
much.
that now.
It's pretty much it. You can't just every other lyric come on putting out this and capping this and do that. That's not the life. You didn't live a life like that.
Well,
What you doing that?
again, you're getting miscrewed again.
No.
You getting miscrewed. It's about record sales.
Nah.
So you and your generation made this culture where being a knucklehead, gangbanger, slants, all that shit is popular.
no.
So that's all they see. That's all they want to be now.
See,
You made the pants sagging. You made this hip hop culture. This shit wasn't like this in the beginning, dog. Your generation came and y'all fucked this shit up. Y'all gotta take responsibility for this, dog. I ain't letting you off the hook. You keep don't want to be off the hook. You don't want to get let off the hook with it, but your generation did. I ain't saying you per se.
like I always said,
All the people in your generation did this shit though.
rapping was always hood. And before they changed, before they got in the gangster rap, you never understood that. All the niggas was cussing. LL was cussing. Everybody was cussing. But when they went mainstream, they didn't do it.
Nah, DMC didn't do it. They
Who?
stopped.
They cussed. Man. LL them cussed too.
I'm talking about Run DMC. They stopped that.
They all them niggas cussed, man.
Nah,
All right, MP Light used to cuss. See, this is before your time.
nah, though. It was right around my time, though.
LL used to cuss too. I know. You ever listened to I'm Bad before? He
Yeah.
cussing all through that joint.
Yeah.
All right then. See, what do you mean? He said motherfucker, everything. So there ain't no right cuss word. That was before Q. You ain't never want to listen to me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's always been hood. It's just niggas rapping their life. What's the rap?
So you tell me Rappers Delight was cussing?
Rapping like, nah, they didn't.
Fat Boys was cussing?
They did.
Nah, Fat Boys ain't do no cussing in there, man. Stop that shit, man. They did all beatboxing. They ain't do no cussing, man. Rap was fun back then, man.
Oh my
It wasn't until it got around your generation, you
Oh
know, you, the Kumo D's and all that, everybody want to start cussing and shit. Eric B, Rakim, all y'all, you know what I'm saying?
With all those Run
You
DMC.
know, yeah, Big Daddy Kane didn't cuss.
What?
He talked about some chicks and shit, but he ain't cuss.
Yeah, he cussed.
No, he ain't cuss.
Big Daddy King?
Yeah. Check that shit out, dog. Do your
Man,
research.
I was alive. I was listening to them.
Nah, you ain't listen to him, dog. You ain't listen to him. You ain't like that smooth groove, you know what I'm
They
saying?
was cussing, dog. Trying to tell you real. Everybody was cussing.
No,
what I'm trying to
Kid,
say. Back then, rapping was whoever you were. You know what
Kid
I'm
Play
saying?
didn't cuss. Fresh Prince didn't cuss. All these went mainstream.
You want to name? See, you name extra
Hey,
name.
ain't got nothing to do with that, but that's hip hop though. That's hip hop and rap. That's when it was fun.
But LL was
Then, then the 88 came, 87, then Easy Does It, and all you motherfuckers came.
LL
With the
was
bringing
like-
it, nah, man, LL was never, man.
LL. What?
He tried to get mainstream. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really mainstream,
Are you
dog.
serious? Yeah, well, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
mean, after what 890? What was the joint he
He
had?
was not out there at his time, yeah. At the
After
beginning,
Mama said knock you out, I ain't really listen to him after that. That was my
he had
shit.
so many joints. Had Mom said knock you out. He had rocker joints, yeah.
That's why everybody used to come, and that's why he used to get challenged so much, cause niggas like you didn't respect him. He wasn't hood, and that's why them niggas kept coming at his throat. It wasn't cause he was the best, cause he was not the best lyricist.
The nigga was hood.
No, he wasn't. That's why all of them kept coming at him. That's why he kept getting challenged a lot.
He's the best lyricist, and he was hood, nigga. What's wrong with you?
That's what they say. I wait till the studio audience applause. See what I'm saying, man? They used to go at that man a lot, yeah. You gotta challenge yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that's your man. I feel.
But
you.
yeah, rap at the time was people rapping right. What was happening? People cannot rap selling dope because it's not happening no more. So they can't keep rapping that. It's just reality to that. You can't tell a story about it because you wasn't there. So what are we talking about? You got to talk about popping Xanax or whatever the fuck is happening now.
Damn, Xanax.
What's happening? It's not what we was doing. It's not coke. All right.
It's not coke. That's what you
Okay,
want to say.
what's happening? So you
So if it ain't about coke, then you don't want to hear about it.
You got niggas rapping, like 24 years old, talking about putting shit on the pot. Nigga, what? Put shit on the pot? You wasn't even in no diapers at the time. Your mother and father didn't even know each other. Talking put shit on the pot.
You don't know that, dog. You don't know that man life.
Nigga, put shit on the pot. I didn't get a chance to do that. My folks was doing that. I didn't get a chance personally to put shit on the pot and cook it my damn self. Fuck out of here. That's bullshit. So stop. That's the first thing right there, yeah? You just can't keep rapping. He got lyrics in his joint, Tory Lanez right now. Come on, put shit in a pot and boil it. Stop, nigga. What are you talking about? Where you do that in Canada? Stop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You can't go into 2050 rapping the shit that we did. Because it don't even apply. That's the only thing I'm saying. You can't take our shit and try to make it famous now. Do your own. We was rapping how life was at the time. Where it was high crime and drugs and all that shit was happening. So that was in the rhymes. That's not happening now. So why y'all rhyming about that is ridiculous. Y'all weren't even born.
So what you telling us? It ain't crime now? It ain't high crime?
Nowhere near.
It ain't drugs still out there?
What
That's
is
what you telling
it?
us?
I'm just asking you. It ain't coke. So
It ain't coke. You sure? It ain't coke.
And boiling it and chipping it. That's over. So what are you talking about? All right, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
Drugs out there, dog.
They doing pills or whatever the fuck they doing. Rap that shit. I know somebody getting paid off selling pills.
There you go.
It ain't like selling we selling coke, but shit.
How you know, dog? Pills more lucrative.
Rap that. You know what I'm saying?
And
That
lean
code-
too. They do
Yeah.
lean too.
That codeine, that gets you straight.
That nigga said it was a ghetto reporter.
Yeah. He said that himself when he had that interview.
What he was trying to make a distinction was he wasn't in the actual game. That he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? But he was standing with the motherfuckers anyway. He didn't go.
But he ain't slayed no Ye. He ain't served nobody. He ain't do no dirt. He ain't beat nobody down. He ain't jump nobody. He ain't do none of that. He ain't shoot.
Easy
was
E
just
did
dead.
that.
You
So
got
if you just there, you a
when
reporter.
off when I was around, then yeah, it was something different. So obviously, if they jumping some motherfucking by, he was kicking too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was automatic. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna stand out there and be standing back like the nigga be looking at you like, nigga, what's up with you? Get over here and put a kick up. Let me see your foot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We did that around our way. You could just stand there and look. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing over there? You know what I'm saying? What is going on? See
Looking
your
at that
feet over
shit.
here, nigga. See some
Nah.
coming from you.
Nah, we looking, dog.
Nah, I wasn't no looking going on. We was coming up, it was already, everything was nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just straight. We're going around and fuck these niggas up. It was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then after the knuckles, then things start getting fired. You know what I'm saying? But it's always knuckles first.
It's not first. You got getting the beat down, getting the warning.
So yeah, once things get too crazy with the knuckles, when somebody doing too much with the knuckles, you know what I'm saying?
He picked something up and knocked the hell out of him.
You don't want a motherfucking nigga now. You get the fuck up. That type of shit. That's when you start getting hairy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Nigga, let that thing go. Once everything even, we just knock. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what, man. That shit's over. You know what I'm saying? When shit get too hairy, you want to kick them and all that shit. Want to pick up a pipe? Okay, that's when shit start getting caught. You know what I'm saying? That's why we put this shit in the Western movie now. Fucking world. You know?
Okay. So now make it set.
You know? Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in, man. If you on YouTube right now, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that download the podcast on Spotify. Wherever you get your podcast at, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you get your podcast at, appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Just like you were saying about Shawty. I mean, the governor, was he the governor? Attorney General in Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
The house nigga.
We already, this is writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, this about a few months ago, put the picture of him I knew, you know what I'm saying? At the end, it was up to him. So this one I'm thinking this clown is done. Being an attorney general, right? You got the you can do what you want, right? You can put what evidence you want up there, right? You can pursue the case the way you want as attorney general, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he did just that.
I'm thinking he bullshit with the evidence, like I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Didn't put up a whole big ass defense with it, you know what I'm saying? And let that thing fall where it may, where he knew everything was gonna fall where he wanted it to fall. Nothing. Because he didn't put up enough, fight enough to even make it be a fucking anybody get indicted. You see what I'm saying? You can imagine if there was an attorney general that was like literally wanted to get these cops for doing what they did. You feel me? There would be no way he ain't have enough evidence to convict all of them. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't try. This is me just saying. I don't know. He probably tried. I doubt
He
it.
ain't try. He ain't try.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he put up an effort to even win a case to beat this.
Nope. It didn't matter to him.
Exactly. And it turns out.
Yeah, McConnell's daughter, right? Granddaughter.
That's a problem.
That's a big problem, right? Get out, right?
So not only.
Hey, my man, K Peel, man, he was right on point with that shit, man. Get out, dog. That man.
Not only.
No. My man got jungle fever.
It's a disaster because not only that he blew the cat, he was the only person as a black man. He could win down in history right now. You know what position he was in right there? To right the wrong of Taylor Case, dog. He was in the position. You feel me?
He got jungle fever. She got jungle fever.
That's the real shit right here. $12 million is useless. I guarantee you, when they dropped the motherfucking verdict down and said nobody doing shit, they going home, I bet you they hurt more than anything that $12 million. None of that shit matters to them. I bet they like, fuck. That's probably the worst day next to the time when she got killed was when they heard that nobody's getting charged for any fucking thing.
You mean the Klan jury?
Their family, her family themselves had to just be like, this had to be the worst, yo.
You said the grand jury. You mean the Klan jury?
I've been trying to find who was in the jury. They trying to hide all that. So it's a lot got to happen. You know what I'm saying? We need to see, like, I think the lawyer wants to see the transcript. I think that's a stretch. You know what I'm saying? But we need to see if Main Man put up a real fight. I don't think he did anything.
He ain't do shit.
I don't think he did anything.
He did shit. He was trying to clean up the mess instead of trying to get the mess justice for the mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't trying. That's all he was trying to do is, all right, man, we got to get him this. And what's funny is they had a case a year and a half ago where a white woman got killed by the police. And no cop stood up for this man, even though he was Ethiopian, but still, you know what I'm saying? And
you read that article I sent you.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. And she got hold up. She got $20 million and a conviction of 12 years.
He had 12 and a half years.
12 and a half years, and the family got $20 million.
Mm-hmm.
So let that sink into you.
Let that sink in, people.
12 million it'd be better than 12. It's like we get 12 from after they pass that shit around. I don't know what's gonna be left.
That's sad.
No
And
bullshit
she wasn't even white. She from Australia.
Don't matter.
at
We
all.
all white. I keep trying to tell y'all that. You know?
It's just she's whitewashed because of skin.
You tripping.
Whitewash. She had no melanin.
You know.
And I ain't hear not one cop stand up for this man. I ain't hear Blue Lives Matter. Where were they at for him? He ate that shit too. He ate that 12 and a half years. I was like, you tripping.
All this
So
shit kind of
that,
I don't know, man. It's kind of double.
yeah,
Just like the cop trying to make LeBron James pay for when the
yeah.
cop got shot because
Yeah, and Vanessa Bryan said something about that too. They try to take pictures of the helicopter crash, selling pictures.
yeah.
I was like, that's terrible.
Money is money.
Yeah, man, they try to sell Kobe dead pictures at the helicopter site.
That's how the times we living in. It's like people want to be the first to put shit on their fucking internet, Facebook, all that bullshit.
It
MSNBC,
won't be.
CNN, they want to be the first to put that shit on there. Everything is just a disaster, man. People make up shit by the time the truth come out. You don't forget all about what happened back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you don't give a fuck no more. You know? That's the same.
Charles. Oh, and I heard your boy Charles Barkley and Shaq ruffle a few feathers on that subject too yesterday.
Find that clip. Yeah. I know what you're
them
talking about.
niggas stupid. They think that they ain't black. Come on, man.
Yeah, I remember Shaq is a cop now. No,
Yeah, for Florida.
yeah. And you know, my man from Alabama, his folks cops and shit. So Charles Barkley. So they're gonna slam on brakes somewhere. That's why I always say is people have these motherfucking reasons to slam on brakes. That's why I don't really fuck with them. Because they ain't gonna go all the way. You know what I'm saying? They slam on brakes for something. They got a white husband, white wife, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? It's something stops them from going all the way like I would go. You feel me? So it's like it.
The prosecutor didn't even go. He ain't even move forward with anything. He just said, "Oh well, fuck it." But see, the problem lies in this is that Kentucky has a stand your ground law mixed with you could carry a weapon mixed with a no knock law. Like, what the fuck is all this? What the fuck? All this shit is mixed in, and it ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Now they want to change out of the no knock law because they fucked up. But then they didn't want to ruff no feathers, which they already did. But you ruffling more feathers by not charging the cops their crime. But you tried to force the boyfriend to sign and say something about being a co-defendant. Now, how you gonna have him to sign for something to be for her to be a co-defendant and she fucking sleep? She can't defend herself, and she did. Like, what type of shit y'all be on? Like, y'all rough.
Yeah, this whole thing is
It's like it's all fucked up.
From the beginning, when you jump into somebody's house, that's off the top. Like, first of all, I'm sleep. If I'm laying back in the bed, we upstairs watching TV, and the door just busts open, automatically you just want to bolt my head off from right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, none of your family kicking the door in.
So that's staying your ground law. That's one. Staying your ground. Number two, if you got a pistol under the mattress or under the pillow and you about to whip that thing out, well, that's two. Fucking gun. That's a gun. You got a license to carry and protect your home.
That's what I'm saying. All right, that's exactly. So if you go grab your shit, you got lights for that shit. So you're thinking, and she working in law enforcement some kind of way. She a security or some shit.
She was a MNT, a medical service lady.
So if you
and she worked for your state government,
you got legal.
How y'all gonna do that?
Automatically, if the door kicks in, you think it's somebody robbing y'all, right? If you got kids, you're not thinking about nothing else but loading this thing up, make sure it's loaded. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because from here on out, you lighten shit up because nobody touching your family, right? So if you come, you hear nobody saying it's police. Then the door done kicked in, motherfuckers walking around. That's it. I'm blacked out from this, man. I'm humming the joint. It's like you're not coming upstairs without some hot joints going in. And then you're gonna say, "Oh, now you police?" After I put the hot ones out there? Nah.
Now that's the other thing. Okay, you got a bunch of people that was in the building saying that nah, they didn't announce themselves. So all their testimony get thrown away. You got one motherfucker, yeah, that fool right there. You got one person that said, "Oh yeah, they announced themselves." So he grabs that person and take them in for questioning, and took that word. Versus, you got 12 other people that said they didn't announce.
First of all, the only
That
person,
was the other thing. That was the other thing that was fucked up about
the only
this.
people that can say they didn't announce are the police. Who else gonna know if they announced or not? If you are saying you
Other
ain't
people, other people around the area.
that don't make it like if you coming outside walking out the door and the police banging, about to go on somebody's shit. You don't know if he said, "Hey, police first." You don't know what happened. The nigga going in there. You ain't paying attention to. Did somebody say, "Is it me? It's me coming in?" You ain't
Now
paying
the other thing is they could have paid that person to say that too, which is a strong possibility.
if you got all the police officers saying they said they coming in, and you find somebody walking down the street saying it, that one person gets dead, that's be a waste of time putting that up there.
You know?
But they would rather do that to cover the shit up.
Because all of them probably said they said it.
Yeah.
When they know they didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's why they fell back on the knock one. You know what I'm saying? That was the only way out of this. And the only reason the other man got charges because the bullet went in somebody else's apartment. And I don't know how they picked his gun. That lunches me out when they all shoot. That's ridiculous. But all of a sudden, this person, okay, you gonna get this charge. Like that don't even make any sense when all them shooting this shit. This is dumb shit.
Well,
When you think
like they say, no justice, no peace.
Does that make sense when they all shooting and you pick his bullets? Like how you know what?
You know?
That don't make any sense.
When you go into the crime scene, you go through the ballistics. You take the bullet out the hole, out the wall, out the window, everywhere. Everywhere got fragments. Now, if you sit there and cover up the scene, of course you're gonna get one officer with disturbing the peace or whatever stupid shit he got.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's another thing that's in the George Floyd bill where you get federal agents immediately on the scene with cops involved in shit like this. They wouldn't have had time to get rid of everything. Is got rid of by now. You can forget any type of good evidence. That shit over
So what you're saying is the feds need to be more prevalent in some of these cases.
immediately. All the way up. See how they go.
Now, I have a problem with that though. The feds could be more likely to cover his shit up too.
No, I'm talking about FBI. So if FBI comes,
I'm talking about them too. Yeah, remember the FBI was the same FBI was the one that got Martin Luther King murdered.
No, I'm talking about overall. You need the government to come in and go into these joints and get whenever the police involved before people start moving shit around. You need an outside person to start running this shit.
Yeah, another Johnny Cochran.
Run the joint and move shit around all the way up to the attorney general who's an asshole like him. It's gonna be no evidence by the time you get in court. That's how most people get away with all this shit.
You know?
Married to Mitch McConnell's granddaughter. Is that his granddaughter?
Yeah, he engaged.
All this going on, real.
Like, yeah, it's all connected.
A couple weeks ago, guess what he was doing?
He was doing
in a fucking convention, Republican joint, remember? With a speech. Not even giving a fuck. No, 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from that day he was there, that wasn't nothing gonna happen today.
That's not good.
Exactly. Shit's crazy.
These your people though, man.
Put that back up.
You gotta give her. Y'all need to. I said y'all need to go with that man, dog. Make him stay out where the Caucasus is. He need to be living in Canada.
Yeah, send him out there with Toy Lanes
Yeah,
and 6ix9ine there.
he should not be nowhere near around here.
Hey,
But y'all ain't trying to hear me though. The world ain't ready for that yet.
that nigga right there just blew me, son. He could have done way better than what he did.
He don't care. And don't forget, your girl Camilla wasn't there either. She should have been there getting on his ass.
I don't hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
You heard something, Jay?
Nah, I ain't hearing that.
Nah, I ain't
You
hear
hear
shit.
nothing? That's not good, bro. I'm gonna start ragging her in a minute. I told you I would give her to Monday.
Actually,
No, I
the Tuesdays the debates.
Oh shit, yeah, you right.
She ain't say nothing.
Now, debate's Tuesday, right? You think this nigga gonna bring who? You talking about Biden or the vice president? Which one was coming up? Vice president joint?
I thought it was Biden. I thought it was Biden versus Trump.
That's Tuesday.
Yeah.
We
Getting
gonna
close
see
to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard a debate. I ain't heard no argument issues. We got 30-some days left now.
Y'all ain't heard nothing, Rare.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing.
I'm just trying to figure it out. You make it make sense.
These are the weakest candidates I ever seen in my life. Completely. I mean, both of them. I thought she was gonna be a little spunk. She ain't even no spunk to this shit.
Nope.
Well, I'm really nervous. I'm nervous than I was at first. First, I was just nervous because he's an orange demon and he already been there for 4 years. Now I'm just nervous because the opponents are some slop.
Slop.
Not good.
You said who?
I thought Camilla was going to change the dynamic where it could help me, get some juice into this shit.
No,
It's
sir.
not working. It's not working. I don't hear her running around the country screaming this right here. It's just not working, dog.
Matter of fact, let me see if they got some YouTube videos of him.
I'm about to. We're gonna start going live on. We're going Mondays or something. We're gonna pull up somebody's motherfucking Twitter joint and just start going in and asking what's what right here live on. We're gonna put a shit on people. Like, what are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying, Doc?
They ain't doing nothing out there, dog.
We'll ask Camilla live on the broadcast. Like, what are you doing now again?
Nothing.
Explain your strategy again, so we can fucking understand what you're doing here to lose. Shit.
Okay, I found something from 2 days ago. I'm sending it to the. Let's see what she says.
Say some trash.
Check that out.
Now. It didn't take long for y'all to understand when Radical Rail said something. You know what I'm saying? I brought it to the light. I already saw what it was. I already knew she wasn't for us. She was a token to get the liberal blacks.
We got two different arguments, man.
Nah.
I'm saying they some trash politicians.
Yeah, they is. And that's why I'm telling you they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Something else. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about what you talking about now.
You know what I'm saying?
The process should have been deeper. Biden shouldn't have been there from the beginning. He didn't earn it. He sucked. He was trash. Your man Obama carried him. And then he can't, and now he think Obama going.
What are you talking about?
Shit. You've been better putting Hillary back out there.
The nigga won. I've been saying it from the beginning of the start of this.
Still would have lost, but you still would have had Hillary.
Nah, you would have won this one.
Nah.
With a landslide.
I told you, they sexism trumps they racism.
They been landslide this time.
Because sexism ain't just them. It's black people, Hispanic people, all of them had the sexism. So
they been landslide. But now, I don't know now. 2020, I don't think anybody could beat them now because the voting this shit gonna be funny. You got the pandemic. I don't think that any president would have been in there would not lose this year. It's gonna be so hard to do this shit. And you think everybody gonna mail in shit and that shit gonna be legit? Get the fuck.
Yeah, there you go. So you preparing for another 4 years of orange deal?
They gonna give you an orange dick.
Yes, indeed.
And then he say going for a third term after you win this one. He want to change the rule. See how he want to change the rule?
You can't change no stuff like that. Is just dumb shit.
No, he ain't say that. Yeah, he said that when he first got in there. He said that the first 100 days since he doing such a great job, they should extend his what you call it.
Great job. That nigga funny as shit.
But the first 100 days, he spent more time at the golf course than he got there with.
He's some trash.
Yeah, well,
He's
you
some
put him there.
trash, dog.
You put him there.
That nigga don't do nothing really. Do nothing but talk fucking reckless. That's his job. Talk reckless. Make black people mad as fuck. That's his job.
No, he got Trump support. I mean, black people was Trump supporters.
Man, get out of here.
Yeah, I saw that too. That shit wild as shit.
There's some black people run around thinking they Klansmen. It's gonna be some black people dumb as fuck.
Remember that the skit that Dave Chappelle did with the blind man with the KKK?
You know?
Exactly what that is.
That's only funny as shit.
Exactly what that is. And he nailed the nail on the head too with that skit.
All right, let's hear what Kamala talking about. And when was this? I mean, come on, man. I don't hear nothing happen, man. Stuff like this is not gonna do it. You gotta be out in somewhere.
When I was in high school, I had a best friend who I learned was being molested by her father. I suspected something because she would come to school and just be sad. And there were times where she just didn't seem to want to go home. And I remember asking her, is everything okay? I just sensed it. And she shared with me that her father was molesting her. And so I said to her, as soon as she told me, well, you have to come stay with us. And a big part of the reason I wanted to be a prosecutor was to protect people like her. And in fact, the vast majority of my career as a prosecutor was about protecting women and children, including a significant period of time where I specialized in child sexual assault cases.
Hmm.
You gotta think about that right there.
What she said
That was
was
a campaign video too.
what she said was okay, but when you become a prosecutor, ain't your only job is justice? Not just a certain group of people, just justice in general. I thought that was the whole purpose of the whole thing. Not for right or wrong, just justice. You know what I'm saying? Right is right, wrong is wrong. But when I hear her talk, it's like you say, she got her outline reason for why she do shit, and it don't sound like it's for everybody. It just sound like you just out for your certain cause. And I get it, her cause for right there was the righteous one, but it shouldn't be all that you're about. And that's all it seems like she's about. And that's frustrating. And what I mean by frustrating, I'm like, young, if I'm a prosecutor, I'm going out the facts, not this person's skin color, none of that. I want justice. If that motherfucker did what he said he did, and I'm going to prove it, then that's what I'm going to do. Ain't white, black. Why I'm going to let him off? Because it's a blue collar crime. Or that was a violent crime. Crime is crime to me. And I don't see that. And then I just heard, I don't see that with the judicial system at all. And it's just mad. It's just so frustrating. I'm like, I mean, you go at it all the time about this. So you telling me just because this person got a better lawyer than I do, and we all know he did wrong, he get off, and that's the system we want? That don't make sense to me. And I get it. A system can be manipulated, but it shouldn't be. Because at the end of the day, the victim is the one who get hurt. Now, what she said right there, that just told me that she got one track mind. And it ain't for justice. Because if it's for justice, she'd be speaking on Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? She would be speaking on not just that, just all the atrocities she done seen. She's the attorney general for one point in California, which is one of the violent states out there with the highest population. You mean to tell me she ain't see nothing? She ain't learned nothing from that? Come on, man. We shaped by our careers, man. We saw some shit when we worked at, you know? If I'm an attorney general in a big state as California, you're going to see a lot of stuff. And you ain't talking about none of it. You talking about the little aspect of what you did. You didn't try to reform shit then. And that's why I've been pulling her coattails, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just biased because, you know, she claiming she's a sister and all that. You can't be a sister if you wasn't raised by a sister. I mean, her mother. She can't change that. But you know what I'm saying? Don't come to us talking about you're a strong black woman and all that. Man, nah, man. You got to be raised that way. You ain't raised that way. If you was, you wouldn't let none of this shit get by you. None of it. You be on the front line every time an incident happen. And she ain't never there. That's why I said everything she said out of her mouth bullshit. She's just front for the cause. That's it. And there's a lot of them like that.
Hey, what you think about that video? Froze.
Froze.
I don't know. She,
Blurry.
huh?
She looking at the justice part a little blurry. Like it's just a little blurry. Like it's there, but you know, like Rail said, the system could be manipulated. But it's more like to me, it's like they make the rules so they break them, and you know, ain't nothing you can do about it. Fuck you and kiss my ass, and we're gonna move on to the next thing. That's basically what they. It's basically what the whole thing is. Not the video, but it's basically what the law is, anyways. Like, fuck you, and you know, just deal with it, and we're gonna continue to do us. And
No.
we're gonna continue to break the rules and make them.
See, y'all missing the whole point though. I got a problem with the video itself because it's wasting time, right? Like you said, it's debate Tuesday, right? We ain't got but 30. Isn't 30 amount of days left?
39.
You only should be talking about issues just in front burner. You can't bring up issues, new issues. Like, there's not enough time for that. It should have been something you should have been talking about a long time ago. It's too late for this. So to me, you wasted time with this video. If you were gonna use it to say as a fucking hit job on the Orange Demon, you should have used it to talk about social issues. Why are we wasting time? This shit is blowing me. Do you think Trump will start talking about sexual assault? You think that's gonna be the conversation there?
Shit, he makes up the sexual assault.
Or when girls growing up, it's not gonna be talked about at all. We gotta talk about winning right now. The stuff that she love in her heart and all that shit, we don't got time to hear that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a strategy. That's not a fucking strategy to me. I don't see a strategy of fucking him up and then telling us what you're gonna do. Fucking him up and telling us what you're gonna do. You feel me? That wasn't in this.
Well, she is telling what she's gonna do, and that's
Like what?
more of the same. But that's all she can do.
It's like she running for the Democratic thing again. You did this when you ran for the president. You introduced yourself. We heard this shit. You're doing it again for what? We ain't got enough time for this shit. This shit blowing me, real. Fuck. There's no time for this. I don't even know what this is for. She sit there in a campaign joint and just talk about issues that's not even talked about right now.
Well,
if you bring it up, it's gonna be so down in the issues that nobody gonna talk about. So the right now the debates come up. I don't know what they're gonna talk about now. It's gonna be something Trump wanna talk about. Automatically. Maybe judges or something.
Yeah, judges.
Trust and believe.
And how much he did for the economy till COVID came.
I don't know how they do it, but I think they blowing this shit. Coupled with the shit gonna be fucked up prize voting. That don't have nothing to do with you running a better campaign than this. Fuck that. I just don't
Now
like this campaign.
I have seen Biden make some moves. He making more moves than Kamala Harris is,
He should.
as
He put
far
in
as
front of the
what I see on
campaign.
video.
This is really irking me, son.
Oh, it's irking, huh?
I just
Yeah.
want to see a better campaign ran. Like,
Nah.
y'all can't tell me Hillary Clinton campaign was ran like this. That thing was running. They was fucking him up all day long. Every time he turned on TV, it was something saying he was fucking something up. You know what I'm saying? It was a video sponsored by her. I don't see nothing. This is not good. It's not good, Red.
I keep trying to tell you, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
We need better shit.
too late for all that. I told you it was put together. Biden shouldn't have won.
You keep
They
saying
wasn't ready for
he
that.
won.
He
He's
shouldn't
dumb.
have won, huh?
Why you always do that? He won.
Nah, that's the problem right there, dog. Now you see why it's a problem, because he wasn't prepared for this.
That's his problem.
77. Now I know 77 won and wasn't prepared for this. Didn't have a real legit vice president. Had
That's
to take what they gave him.
That was a dumb first move.
Yeah, I know. So he didn't. He had to take what they gave him. Now he got to be dictated to by everybody else. That's not a leader right there. A leader would have had a game plan ready. He would have known he was going to win and be like, "Yo, we're gonna go this route. This is what we're gonna do. This how she lost. This how Democrats gonna win this time." Ain't none of that in there. And I saw that from the beginning. Like you said, he's a loser, and that's why he's a loser. He was never prepared to win. He didn't think he could win.
Not good.
And Trump slammed him in one of his rallies. Say he has too much of a low energy to be president.
Well, energy ain't got nothing to do with it. He's just unprepared. And
He's dry as shit.
yeah, he dry. He got weak. He got weak people around him. She weak too. She supposed to offset where he weak at. She can't even do that. She not rallying the base either. She turning the base away from him. More of the dumb shit she does makes us look at her more stupidly.
Then I saw that video you sent with the black women. That shit don't hurt.
Man, they are like Rabbit said. Them always everywhere. That's why I was trying to tell him. He talking about we Killer Mike and all them people turn them. No, them people already like that. It's just they just got a base to go to now. It's always some people who think that, well, white is right, so there you go. We're gonna go with that. But nah, they don't see it either.
Yeah, they more blinded than Stevie Wonder.
And you can't reach those people. And like Rabbit say, we wasting your time talking to them. Them all churchgoers right there. Every person in that video was a churchgoer. You could tell. Stomping, all that. Even had the little girl with the red hat on. She was talking. She ain't doing no jumping. She looking at her parents like, y'all some crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah, she sure enough was.
She ain't do none of that. Celebrate.
Like, how the hell y'all celebrating this fool? You can't even hold the Bible straight.
You know?
Just pure stupid.
That is crazy. Yeah,
But just like I said, when he first became president, James, do you really think he's gonna become president? I said, yeah, I think so. Why? Because people are stupid.
Not just that.
People in this country are stupid.
Man, y'all overthinking it.
He'll say any goddamn thing, just like he said 30 fucking years ago, and people eat it up.
Man, look.
It's very predictable.
Reason why Hillary didn't win, and reason why they ain't put her back up there again, they feared what she was going to do, and she was going to do a lot of shit for females. That was her base. She owed them. She was going to do a lot of shit for LGBTQ, all of them. They didn't want that shit done. And even Democrats didn't want it done. Even the ones you think that was on her side, or the people who vote for Democrat, they voted for Trump. And they did that just because they conservative, or they liberal, but they not that liberal. And that's what I was trying to tell Rabbit, man. You think it's that way because it's her. Yeah, her policies would have helped a lot of people, but them the people they didn't want to help. And they showed you they didn't want to help them people. They want to keep them ostracized, keep them at the bottom. That's why they ain't vote her in. They at the end of the day, they was like, we can't put her there, man. She gonna approve all this shit. They couldn't have that. They couldn't risk it. And that's why I said that's why she wasn't going to win. I told you when they elected her, put her up for campaigns, I was like, yo, they just threw this away. But they ain't had nobody other than her, because nobody liked the Bernie Sanders, and Biden was Biden. Now they're trying to throw Biden again. Don't you find it odd that after Obama was done, Biden didn't win?
Biden didn't even run.
He didn't run.
Why not? If he wanted to be president so bad, why not run then but run now?
He couldn't beat Hillary.
Because they
Not the
told him
point.
not to run.
No. If the
They
party
told him
was
to put-
behind him, it don't matter. If the party was behind him.
The party, let me tell you what happened. They wanted Hillary to go up there so they could ostracize her when she lost.
Man, look, they promised Hillary. Hillary was supposed to go before Barack. Barack jumped her
Right.
because they knew that Barack was going to win.
Right.
He had the whole world saying, yes, we can. We believe in change. All that good shit.
Said jumped her.
He jumped her. She was supposed to go after Bush left. She was
No.
supposed to go then.
She did.
Yeah, she did. She did. But
Her mama went down to the wire, to the end.
she had to concede because there ain't nobody was gonna vote for her at that time. It was
And they
it was
still didn't vote.
Barack. It was Barack time.
She was winning at the end, and he got the super delegates to take him over the top. Y'all forgot about that. Super delegates won it for Obama.
You missed my whole
Super
point.
delegates put him over Hillary.
This man was a no name. She been doing it, campaigning for this shit since Bill left.
I
When
remember.
Bill left. She for the whole 8 years she moved to New York, became a senator, did all that shit. She was gearing up for after Bush left. Obama came out of nowhere and stole her spot.
Yeah, they went to the end.
And stole her spot because they knew at the end of the day he could win.
Super delegates, dog. Beat that joint. Everybody keep forgetting.
All right,
He
man.
didn't win. He beat with the vote. Again, she had more votes than him, like she did Trump. The only reason she lost to Obama, because the super delegates took over the top. Took him over the top. That's why she lost. That's when all the senators and congressmen started turning on her, because the Yes We Can shit was so big. All their kids were telling her to vote that other way. It was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And all the super delegates switched and voted for him. That's how she lost that one right there. So it wasn't no giving nothing. It was always somebody fighting for stuff, dog. You always say something, be giving to some people and shit.
Kevin, dog.
It be fighting going on.
Because
Yeah?
you're in denial if you don't believe that the Democratic caucus sit there and tell you who they're going to put there.
No.
Now, how they make it seem in the public is different than how
Vote
it
that
is
first,
back
dog.
then.
You gotta vote.
Nah, man, it don't work like
Every
that.
state gotta vote for who the fuck they want. You can't
The party itself going to tell you who they want. The party going to, like they told him he had to take Camilla. He didn't pick Camilla. They told him he had to take Camilla. Stop acting blind, Rabbit. Come on, man. You know this.
Who's these people?
The group, the whole Democratic Party. If you want to pull up the whole party, the top people of the party, they pick, man.
He did that dumb shit when he said,
You know, Clinton, Barack Obama too, all of them in there. They sit there, they talk. They be like, all right, the governors around the Democratic Party in the states. Everybody get together and find out who can be the best chance to win. Why you gonna put a loser up there? Biden was just there because they ain't had nobody who was groomed enough to take his spot.
He beat. Why you keep taking that away from
All right,
people?
man, he ain't earned that shit, man. If you think he earned, how the fuck could he win something? And look how trash his campaign is.
He won in South Carolina. Took him over the top. You keep forgetting that.
All right, dog.
He won.
He didn't win shit. They gave that nigga that shit because he was
Who are
crying.
these people that giving people stuff? People
I just
voted.
told you the Democratic Party.
He won. People voted
All right,
for him. He won.
You sure? You keep telling yourself that.
South Carolina took him over the top. Your man dropped out. It's no simpler than that.
It's no simpler than that.
Yeah, you keep talking somebody gave somebody stuff.
They gave it to him, man.
They ain't give it to Obama. Obama fought for that. Him and Hillary went always to the end. I don't know what you talking about.
All right.
Super delegates won it for him. She had more votes than him. Just like she did Trump.
Okay. So they gave it to him. Who they gave it to? Hillary last time, but your man Bernie Sanders still ran. How does that look?
Because he supposed to have been dropped out because he lost a long time ago.
So what you're telling me is
That nigga lost in June. He was still running.
he still ran though. Took votes
What's he
from
still
him.
running for?
Didn't he take votes from him?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell,
he did.
he fucked that up. But I can't. He fucked that up. That was his whole clan, though. You know what I'm saying? He had a clan.
Oh,
Killer
now
Mike.
he had a plan to do that.
A clan. He had Killer Mike and all these fools.
Nah, he ain't Killer Mike then.
So that's that clan that fucked that edge up. But he still had Russia. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot
Still
of
had
things.
Russia. But you're gonna blame Russia, but it ain't the Russia did that, but the party didn't do that though, right?
Those two things alone can take that 100 vote that we need in Wisconsin. That alone will get us those back. You know what I'm saying? You know, Doc?
It's funny what you believe and what you don't believe. You don't
Hey,
believe that party tell you who won and who lost, but you'll believe that Russia had something dramatically to
they
do with it.
voted for that.
Okay.
Russia has so many fucking bots on my motherfucking Twitter joint. I know that joint was doing that dumb shit, Slim.
Okay.
Nigga, I had 10 G's after they started getting rid of all the Russian shit. 2,000 just disappeared, motherfucker. That was that Russian shit. Off my Instagram joint, off my Twitter joint. When they start crushing down on the Russian joints, they disappeared. They was bots all over the place, nigga. They was sending you messages and shit, and it was Russia. Whole time. Telling you some shit about Hillary with the pizza shop. That was Russia. You know what I'm saying?
I was Russia behind that.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
I hope you ready when we get to that pit Wednesday. I think we have to crunch down on these things, dog. Wednesday. What you think?
I don't know, Doc. I'm gonna need like a day after that off, dog.
The pit.
I don't know. Maybe you and Jay can fuck with them. I don't know, Doc. I gotta get a day off after that because you're gonna be pooping the whole next day, whole next week, matter of fact.
Ain't number one chip. Ain't number one chip, Jack. You be shitting off that joint, Jay?
Oh, your inside's gonna be on fire.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hey, the motherfucker Slim Jim the joint. They got a joint called AF. Hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint.
Yeah, that's a week.
Yeah, it is too. But when they come out, they don't come out weak.
Hey, you can't eat jerk chicken, dog. Stop that.
That joint don't come out weak at all. That joint is cool as shit out me, Slim.
Oh,
Like, oh, what the?
you're the toilet. Oh,
That started reminding me, think if I eat that chip, I don't know, that thing gonna be on fire, Slim.
You gonna pay for that?
you need fire extinguisher for your ass.
No bullshit, dog. Yeah, but that motherfucker Slim Jim, that joint, yeah, you right. That joint was a piece of bullshit.
Yeah. I ate that joint one time. I was like, man, what the fuck is this, man?
They hot as fuck on it.
Y'all try to go to Buffalo Wild Wings or something and try the wings, the hottest joints.
Man, that's when you start get the juices. That's when you start fucking your face up. You got shit everywhere then. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
The chip should be just one pop, and just that's it. You know what I'm saying? It should be. I don't know. Niggas start getting the one play around with the chip, one chip, like ta ta. Your shit on fire then,
Nah,
yeah.
you gotta eat that whole chip and be done with it.
The whole
you
mouth
gonna
going off then, dog.
feel a burn, dog. No, eat the whole chip, be done with it.
That's for sure.
Anything out of that, you playing with yourself.
Ah, damn. Niggas fucking with that joint though. That's for sure. Niggas fucking with that joint. Shouts out to everybody though, man. They got that joint and trying to figure out if they gonna eat it just like us and shit.
Nah, we gonna eat it. We gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying? But,
Hating on that joint and shit.
yeah, I gotta be off the next day, dog. Cause
I ain't
already
gonna
know.
lie. I've been eating a lot of hot shit up until now. I wasn't eating hot shit at first, you know what I'm saying? I've been eating a lot of hot shit training for this shit, dog. You know? All right. Anything I want to say before we move on to the rap?
we need to figure out when the campaign is campaign shit.
When they gonna start, huh?
You're right.
It's not looking pretty at all.
Biden, I see Biden making moves, but Kamala Harris ain't doing shit. Biden was on the radio the other day.
He was?
Yeah, he was on. He was
Yeah,
on HUR.
I know what you're talking about.
Steve Harvey joint just in the morning. But He was asking him some very important questions. A lot of questions had to do with the Justice Department. He said he's gonna have to we're gonna have to flip the switch on the Justice Department. And
Maybe they doing it different than what I wanted. I wanted her to do the justice issues. I think he doing it, which is wrong.
it is wrong because that's not up his alley.
You know?
That's more of her alley.
Exactly. That bad decision right there.
So that's like Trump is loud as fuck and Pence quiet as shit. Fuck.
Bad,
Pence, you
bad,
don't hear
bad.
you don't
He-
hear a peep from Pence.
One
And
thing
I think she gonna eat his ass up at the debates.
one thing I don't like about this whole thing, he can't get, first of all, he can't get out there and talk social justice issues. First of all, if y'all gonna rag motherfucking, this is another thing I'm like, y'all rag Hillary for laying in the bed with my man Bill, but this man right here wrote the bill and nobody's saying shit to him. How that works? That's the only thing I don't get. So there's no way he can get out there and talk social issues. He the one who wrote the crime bill that everybody don't like.
Oh, I said that. You know what I'm saying? They giving them a free pass.
So he
Cause
needs
you
a
was talking about
motherfucker.
it.
She needs the motherfucker talking social justice. Because if he do it, that's fall right into, if Trump a good politician, he automatically gonna be like, oh, what about your 3 strikes thing you did over there, fool? You know what I'm saying? Now what? You saying who doing that strategy over there? I'm not feeling that shit, Slim. The chess move they doing.
Is they get paid by Trump Enterprises?
Jeez.
They helping Trump out shit by fucking their campaign up. What?
Man,
Tell me what's really going on.
that's believable. Let's get into this. When
I miss those good old days when rap was rap.
Now this week, Ron, it's another group of people, right? They're not in a group together, but they happen to be in the basement together and shit. So we're gonna have first. I'm gonna ask y'all about. We never had the game on the joint, so what y'all think about the games before motherfucking 50 Cent and after 50 Cent? What y'all think about that? Jay,
Well, I ain't here for before 50, but
Jay,
I ain't never really listened to him like that. But Dr. Dre did hook him up with some good beats.
I never thought he can really flow like that. I never got no game really. Nah. He's not really no motherfucking lyricist, put it like that.
Yeah, there you go. He's not lyricist.
I ain't never hear nothing like that from him.
He sound like Young Buck to me without the screaming.
And we got Busta Rhymes. I know y'all know Busta Rhymes. How y'all feel about Busta Rhymes? He on here.
He's actually an underrated lyricist.
Busta Rhymes.
I
A lot
like
of people
them, but
forget about him though. I don't know why, but
Busta Rhymes. Jay? I mean, Ray?
yeah, he's okay. You know what I'm saying? His style was different. That's about as far as I go with it.
I put him in the top 10 overall because, like I said, it's shit hard as shit to do. You can't rap like that. That's the shit. Like, you can't wake up one morning and say, I'm stop rapping like Busta Rhymes. Shit, it gonna take you a year to even try to get near some of this shit. That
who
nigga.
the hell is Reek the Villain?
Yeah, I was about to say, and then, but yeah, Busta Rhymes just his skill level, the way he rapping, is just untouchable. You just can't compared to somebody that's doing a normal, like a Jay-Z that everybody like, right? That do just a normal. When this nigga just spitting shit, it's rapid fire. You know what I'm saying? That nigga shit vicious, dog, and it should be on point. The timing be there. The cadence be there. He been doing it ever since he was leading the new school, dog. He just when it comes to lyrics, that nigga is just it flow. Shit. That like that. So. Then Reek the Villain. Now I'm about to ask y'all about them. I don't think y'all know about who the fuck that is.
Mm-mm.
at all. So that's who it's gonna be this week. On When Rap Was Rap. You know, every week we go back, listen to some freestyles, interviews, rappers back in the day, you know. And other than the end of this one, I got something to say about that too. This Real made up a good point the other day, but that's we're gonna get back to that. Remind me of that, Real.
Okay.
So then we go back, we talk about old rappers back in the day, 90s, 80s, and figure out what was their mind frame, you know what I'm saying? Before they became big. In 2002, early 2000s. And just figure out what was their mind frame back then, hear how their flow was compared to now, you know? And just see what involved how their life is now, you know what I'm saying? And did they prosper, you know what I'm saying, Doc? So this week right here is gonna be the game, Busta Rhymes. By this time, they already lit. They already at top notch of the game, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't like this some shit, you know, by this time, you know. But game was new. Busta Rhymes been here by this time. And whoever the fuck Reek the villain is, what he do? You know what I'm saying, Doc? This we go.
Yeah, man. We in the booth. Game. Reek the villain. The homie Trey. Bust a bus. And we gonna say it like this. How you feel, people out there looking at me? It's Busta Rhymes getting down and I'm getting busy. We in the booth and Rap City, now check me. I'm getting busy because I spit, y'all better respect me. Hey, yo, game, how you feel, Paul? Talk to him. Yo, I talk to him. Matter of fact, I put a spark to him. Might put the harp to him. Might put to him. You don't want to see me on BT because I just spoke to him. Yeah, the switcher sweet is so me. Yeah, remember Free on BT, that was so me. She was so not JC, she was so play me. And if you want it with me, yo, you can talk and trade beats, cause yo, he make beats, I spit. Young Reek, yeah, he gon' do his. Listen, check it. Yo, yeah. It's a Belleville flip mode, Black Wall Street. We clap you one time, come back with more heat. The flow is so nice, I can rap off beat, and it still sound crazy. The swag not lazy, but still I'm slow flowing, still getting doughin'. 6-wheel motion, 3 cars coasting. Yo, Reek the Ville, flip mode, how we do? Chuck T, talk to him, trade beats, you know the mic, come yo. Rap and make beats. Yo, we all the beat stars, leave you in ER. You see us with these cars, a Phantom, Atlanta, chickens, dancing, we all tipping. He is Jordan, I'm Scott Pippen. He is Longley, or he is Winnington, or he is Paxson, yeah. Matter of fact, then, when I was wearing, go ahead, Reek, get him, Reek. This is the L, this just brings it down, baby.
You know?
Listen, that's Jordan, that's Pippen, I'm Paxson. I'ma hit the game winner. Everyday action, I rap the 5, so I wear the number 5 jersey. All you dudes want to test, but James, you're not worthy. Serve me. Listen, when the storm, Reek the villain, I'm the bomb. From here to Hong Kong, little clowns need to wear thongs. Cause y'all some little pricks.
Hey, check me. I don't do that singer thing. It's Busta Rhymes to wear asteroids on my finger bling. Yes, I talk too much. I talk too loud. Yes, I like to speed up the beat and represent proud. Yes, you know just how I feel. I'm like the Incredible Hulk. I throw on a little protein sandwich and get a bulk. What you really want to do, kid? You know it's Busta Rhymes, kid. You know just what I done did because it's the God. Let me talk to you, cause I'm hard. I freestyle all day. I freestyle all the way back to the mountaintop. And what's
Incredible Hulk, and I am Iron Man. Walking through New York, and I got the Iron Man.
3?
Yeah,
You came back for a third?
Just the fireman, not FTD, just the fireman. And Trey Beats, yo, he just make beats like sort of Trey Beats.
You came back for a third game?
Let the beats just come so we can get back together. Remember that? That was that New York weather. It's cold.
Yeah.
I mean, cold as 50 when he dropped in the club when I was throwing up my dub. Yeah, peace to Lloyd Banks, cause the beef is over. No more drama, no guns, the sheets is over.
That's
it's
right.
08, and you can call it 2008.
That's right.
Yo, listen,
Talk to him, bro.
listen. Yeah, that's my homie game. We on the same thing. So if you hurt him, I'ma feel game's pain. And that's real talk. I will leave you outlined on the streets. DTs and some real chalk. Yeah, bus turn and fit it round and round for me. I will lace. It's underground, homie. Strong Allen. I'm wildin', I'm styling, I'm profiling. Got your girl in the back
Hey,
smiling.
yo, Rick, I don't mean to interrupt, but we got the bounce. The booth is about over. Another ounce.
What?
Head on it, still get it if you with it. Anybody in the New York or LA.
You came back full force, my nigga.
Like Weezy, hey, and if you know what, hey man, we out, man.
That's what's up.
We out.
Lord.
That was actually one of the best
Lord.
ones.
We got to start with Jay then, so you want to talk. Jay, talk to him.
Let's see. Since we don't know about Rick the Villain, he came out and said, what he said on the mic as Rick the Villain. I give him actually 4.5 mics.
You said 4 mics? Oh, 4.5.
4.5.
Damn. I knew one day we were gonna need more than 4 mics. 4 mics and a mega mic.
He actually did good. We don't know,
got a
none of
name,
the
though.
asses know who the fuck that is. He came
You
out
said
there
4 mics though.
and he did his thing though.
4.5 me. Yeah.
4.5. Busta Rhymes. I see what he was trying to do, so he gets 3. And Game, he gets 3.
So
But Rick the Villain gets 4.5.
Gang get 3 mics. Busta Rhymes get 3 mics. And Villain get 4.5 mics.
Right. Even though Busta Rhymes and Game was just, playing around for a little bit, then they got serious a little bit, and they played around again, then they got serious again,
Real?
That's why they got 3 mics. Rick the Villain just came up there and just did his thing.
I don't know. Rash should have went next.
Oh, when we go?
Yeah, cause you seem like you was hype.
Huh?
You seem like you was real hype. I don't know. Rick the Villain. I heard a few bars. I mean, I give him credit because he did go back in there 3 times. He fed off a game, throwing the alley oops, but yeah, I'm gonna give him 3.
3 mics.
Yeah, the game. The first time he went in there was garbage. He had to go back. The second time was a little less garbage, but the third time he kind of picked it up. The end of the second to the third, so that's gonna give him 2.5 mics because he really can't rhyme, and that showed me he really can't rhyme, even though he was playing. But you know how you play, but you still garbage. But he ain't no free stuff. Because this first 1.5 was garbage until he started talking about Jordan and all that. But Busta saved him. Busta get 3.5 because he's just a veteran with it. The first time he was playing, when he went back in the second and third, he started dropping some shit. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit on the fourth time. Fourth, I think he was just joking, but But yeah, Busta get 3.5. He also true to his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah. I have to agree with Jay, man. This got to be the best joint we had right here, ever. I'm trying to remember what was the best one before this one. This one was over top because there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I ain't know who the fuck dude was, right? So I wasn't expecting nothing. Like when I don't expect nothing from you, that's when I want. Yeah, that's what
I wasn't expecting that either.
So I'm gonna give Busta Rhymes when they first started. I would give him a C, right? And I still give him a C overall. You know what I'm saying? I give him. I'm not a C. 3 mics. I give Busta Rhymes 3 mics because he stayed consistent and you could tell it was just freestyle for him. You know what I'm saying? But one thing he did was keep everybody else hyped, which made the whole thing better. You know what I'm saying? You need that person in the booth that hyping everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Not only was he doing that, he was rapping too. So it made it even more hyper. Because after you hyping me up and then you rap, it's like, yeah, I'm going to the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how they was too. You know what I'm saying? So then I get Game. At first, he's about to get a motherfucker 2 mics for me. I ain't no word. You know what I'm saying? But by him coming back 4 times now, this is the first time ever I seen motherfucker came back 4 times, real. The 4th, he came out 4 times now. Now, up until then, he was a D. The fact he did 4 times, man. I mean, not D. One mic.
Damn.
He came back 4 times like that. I got bumped you up with 3.5 mics. Yeah.
Damn, 3.5 just for coming back.
Yeah. 4 trips.
But the first trip and a half was some garbage, dog.
Nah,
It was. That's why I was
That first trip and a half was some garbage, dog.
What I said, he would have kept staying that deep, but he came back 2 more times. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. You know how you've been watching this joint with motherfuckers say one little thing and walk away? This right here was really actual freestyle. Like, all right, now you go. I'm coming back when you finish, you know what I'm saying? It's just keep on going. It's like nobody stopping, you know what I'm saying? Like, the joints we see before, niggas say a little 2-3 bars and be like, oh, that's it for me. Walk over there and shit. Nah, nigga, let me get something. You know what I'm saying? But that we got something. You know what I'm saying?
They actually want to do it. The other people didn't want to really do it.
Then you got like I said, 3.5 mics for 3 mics for a game, 3.5 mics for Busta Rhymes. But I gotta give my man right here 4 mics, dog. Villain. He get 4 mics.
Yeah.
I got to
I agree with that.
I didn't know who he was.
So you get 4 mics for what? Justify that.
His flow better.
Not expecting the rhyme like that.
Because you got to think about when Game came in and just started going off Jordan Pippen, he came back with the Worthy or the Laker joint, nigga. Y'all missed that joint, right? That ain't gonna
we saw you react to it.
You know? That's how that happened. Like, okay, now I'm gonna take it this way, because I don't like the Bulls, I like the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, dog. That shit's tight. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna swarm. Villain, whoever that was. See, I don't know. You can separate motherfucker freestyling from making CDs. So I don't know who that was. He probably
there you go.
He probably couldn't make no CDs. But freestyling, he was getting it in right there, man. Come back.
I don't know who the fuck where the fuck he came from. He just came in. Doing this thing.
4 trips to the mic, nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Then I give the main man that was in the background 5 mics for admitting that he can't do shit but make beats.
Yeah. I make beats and just start back that way. Like, nope, I'm not even gonna make a fool out of myself. Like that.
He said, "I'm not even gonna do it." That's it.
I go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Cat, mouse, happy, duty shit and start looking dumb. Like, nah, dog. Nope, I just make beats. Let me go back over here.
Said, nope, I just make beats. Bye.
Get 2 mics for that one, nigga. Yeah, I fucked with this joint right here, though. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with this joint just because I expected Busta Rhymes, but out of all of them, he's the weakest one. You know what I'm saying?
Really? I think he was better than Game.
Nah. Because after Game came in that 3rd time, he was on point.
So he had to warm up.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was some garbage.
If he would left it like that, he'd be in trouble.
It was some garbage the first two times he went up there.
I think he felt that was like, I'll make it back and say something else. You know what I'm saying?
And plus, the Game might have been drunk. He had sunshades on in a dark room.
And then Busta Rhymes was going back again, so he had to keep going. Then your man Villain, he was burning him up though. I fucked the dog. I'm not gonna look him up or nothing like that, but
yeah, I don't know, dog. Yeah, I think you is though.
That was nice.
It's all good. You and Jake getting 4.5 mics.
Yeah,
so y'all on that man. That's that, dog.
Reek. If I'm gonna get his name right, so it'll be straight, man. Reek the Villain. That's out to you, dog. Wherever you at, Reek the Villain. You know what I'm saying? use the showcase on the motherfucker rappers rap this week for sure. I fuck with you. You expect us around to burn that thing up. That ain't what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
Then
it
he
ain't
rap
about.
with style.
Sometimes
That much, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, his style a little faster. He ain't really do too much of that. But he hyped that joint real good though.
he
Rap
played
with
They need
that
to
junk
bring.
up.
They need to bring. They need to bring that junk back.
what?
Rap City in the basement.
Nah,
Who gonna be in there though? They ain't got no rappers from the debate. Oh, that remind me. Oh, let hold. Y'all got something y'all gonna say about
nah.
the rappers rap or what we just saw? Game?
Mm-mm.
Jay?
Nah.
Man, that remind me, right? Real said something. And that was rap with rap.
Man, I miss those good old days when this rap.
Now that remind me, right? What Ray was saying, we don't review new rappers, right? Which we guys, you know, we do one song with, like he was saying, yeah. We don't really go into there nothing. Because to me, the one song be enough for me. You know what I'm saying? The injustice shit. You know what I'm saying? But made a good point. Right? So, well, what we're gonna do besides when rappers rap, right? We're gonna start going into rappers today, rappers in the future.
Oh shit.
You know? Which is gonna fucking blow me because they can't rap, right?
That's you being prejudgmental, dog. You
They can't
really
rap.
you gotta get a chance to listen, dog.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, but
It depends who it is though.
we're gonna whoever come out with new joints. So we thinking what? Yeah, Yachty and shit like that.
Oh, I can't do Yachty.
Young Boy,
See,
NBA Young Boy.
yeah,
I could do NBA. I could tolerate him.
Shit like that.
yeah. You go down the list, dog. All the shit your son listen to. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
They say I can tolerate that. Come on, dog. I won't be able to stomach too much of that shit, but like you said,
Why?
Kevin Gates.
oh my god. Like you said, we gotta collaborate. We're gonna get somebody younger on here with us, right? Like I might get my daughter on here. She's 19, 20. And she's 20. But she should know. Right? Whoever she listens to, whoever y'all got, we'll bring them with me. We'll cheat. Any rappers they want to put on there. Matter of fact, their list. We'll let them make the list. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who out here right now. I'm just naming names that I hear people talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now we reviewed Juice WRLD joint before. You know what I'm saying? We reviewed like we said, Young Boy joint. And other boy, Baby Boy. That's his name, Baby Boy? Yeah. So we reviewed some of the joint, but we didn't review
Moneybag Yo.
Who?
Moneybag Yo.
No, we ain't do that.
Kevin Gates. Who else out there?
So that's what we're gonna do. So, which I want to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to keep saying that. You know what I'm saying? This rap was better than that without even listening to anything there.
You know.
But if I can listen to one joint, I already know you can rap better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you skipping a whole CD to save some raps. You know what I'm saying? That shit, your best raps are here. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
I don't need no more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get better. You know what I'm saying now? If I listen to a whole nother CD, like, no, that's enough. I can tell. Take you some garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Snitch 9, garbage. Don't have to listen to no more than 15 seconds.
Lil Pump, garbage.
Straight slop.
6ix9ine, Lil Pump, garbage.
Who's Lil Pump?
Dudes, they rap about the same shit. They do the same shit. He had that song, "You're Such a Fucking Hoe, I Love It," with Kanye.
Nah.
First of all, both of y'all are biased. Y'all biased
No.
because they rap about stuff that you nor Jay into. So if you're not into it, you already going in the mindset. You ain't trying to listen to what they say because it don't affect you. Like you saying, you from the Coke era. That's all you know about. That's all you want to know about. Now if they talking about Somali or something, you ain't with that. So you ain't gonna
Oh,
pay no attention to that.
we
You know
don't
what I'm
know
saying?
though.
So
I
so
don't
I'm
know.
trying to say you gotta have a clear mind and J. Lou too, because you reviewing it as though you 20 again.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, don't go in
That's
there with a
you.
bias. I mean, I don't mess with it
Oh
either,
no, no,
but
no, no.
you know what I'm
One thing
saying?
about me, I love rapping, though. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker's tight. I don't give a fuck. You just born yesterday.
All right, then
You
some
put
of
a
their
rap.
stuff be tight. It's just the shit they talk about is just lame.
Nah, it gotta be tight. I don't give a fuck what
Nah,
the topic is.
they
You can't
flow is
flow.
good. We'll get more into that as you listen to them. But start with NBA Schoolboy and NBA Youngboy, because that's all I hear from the youngins.
Okay, let's
Yeah, you
take
gotta
it one
start with
thing.
them. Yeah,
If I go in and listen to them and they talk about fucking chip and coke, what I'm doing here?
they ain't gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna chip it no more.
Okay, all right.
They lace it now.
They lace it with coke.
Yeah, there you go.
They probably think about sipping on server or some shit.
Yeah, something new.
We'll see.
That's
I need.
another one you gotta do on 3-6 Mafia too, man.
You don't know about that.
Yeah, you gotta do them on when rappers rap.
You don't know about no three.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know
y'all
about
should
them.
hear their nephews or sons actually.
Yeah.
Seed of Six.
What is it?
Seed of Six.
Seed them.
Seed of Six.
Oh, seed of six.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
That sounds crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but you know.
Oh, they there. They basically rap in the middle. Shit that they used to rap. They, Infamous and them used to rap back in the day, and rappers now. It's actually a mixture. But it sounds right though. But they don't have that type of beat though. They had that shit they used to have back in the day. DJ Paul beats.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody tuning in this week, man. Especially our podcast on the Pit Wednesday. Appreciate everybody to tune in to that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll be in the Pit Wednesday. I'm see if they want to try on these hot chips or not. You know what I'm saying? I'll check their pulse for that. You know. But other than that, you can check us on motherfucking Spotify anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Joint be up there Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Check out the joint now. You got Hands Up, motherfucking podcast when we had retired police officer. You know what I'm saying? You can check that out on Spotify right now. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, wherever you get your podcast at, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that's on YouTube right now. If you're on YouTube right now, appreciate if you subscribe. If not, appreciate you for tuning in, checking us out. You know what I'm saying, Doc? We definitely going to up the game. That's Jay at the bottom, Radical Rail up top. You know what I'm saying? Rail got something to tell you before you leave out of here about the Holland Crash website.
You know, as I always say, go to Holland Crash website, check them out. They got everything you need: bracelets, waist beads, t-shirts, coffee mugs, tumblers, necklaces, all types of special occasions. They got you covered. But if you want to win something free off of there, we're running a special promotion with the Third Perspective podcast. So, go ahead, follow us on YouTube. Also, currently what you watching right now, go ahead, hit that one little button over there. Say, follow. Bam. There you go, right there. That automatically enters you in the drawing. Then go over to Real Game 82, TwitchTV.com. Hit follow right there. 2-second thing. You know what I'm saying? Click right there. Bam. There you go. And then follow up with Real Media on YouTube. Once you leave Third Perspective page, you go right to Real Media on YouTube. Bam. Hit that follow button. It's you right in there. We're gonna do a little special drawing. We got you.
Holland Crash website.
Yeah.
Off the break. Hit that Facebook joint. Holland Crash.
Yeah, check them out, man. They got a lot of stuff.
Jay?
Yeah.
What baffles you? What baffles Jay? You know what I'm saying? When we get out of the joint.
Oh, no. I've been trying to be a good boy.
You know. Well, you
Stay
catch,
out these streets. Stay out the police way.
you know.
Stay out the white man way. Do my 9 to 5. Get my ass home.
That's
If I'm getting killed.
This is not the podcast for the 9 to 5ers. You know, third perspective. You know what I'm saying? Hustlers is 9 to 5ers. You can catch us Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. For show Wednesdays in the pit. You know what I'm saying, dog? You can always pull us up anytime you want on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spotify. Everybody listening on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Google Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Apple Podcasts. Check us out. That's the third perspective. Like I said, check us out Monday, Wednesday. We out. You know what I'm saying?